Martinez and Coker ready to go for this special grappling match. Larry Maxson back in there to referee. I'll tell you what, you mentioned it, Matt. Mike Martinez brings the fans with him. That may be the loudest pop we've had so far here tonight.
Always has. Mike's always sold tickets and done a good job. Kind of gets scored on Hurley, kind of succeeds to his guard, right to half guard. Let's see if Mike's got a game plan from here.
The interesting thing about our gym is Coker has been with us for a while now, and we always train grappling and wrestling with the cage. So, you know, a lot of guys come in here from a grappling background and they don't know how to use the cage. They've never had that component in their matchups when they grapple, but Eric has always had that.
And I would say it's always been a staple of the Elite Combat Academy. We've always kind of wrestled off that wall and had that advantage over people, and Eric doing a good job. He's stuck in like a three-quarter guard type of position here, but he's doing a good job keeping his knee across the belt line here, keeping good pressure and staying in control.
Now, the only thing about this is there's not a whole lot of, in submission grappling, not a whole lot of submissions you can do from this position, but he's definitely doing a great job of controlling his opponent.
And Tyler, you can kind of see what I mean by three-quarter guard. Yep. Obviously, he's not completely in half guard, but he's not out of it either. So that's kind of what they call the position. And there are guys that have tricky games from here, and there are weird setups that can be done. So far, though, Eric Coker doing a good job just keeping top position, staying heavy.
That's why we got two of the best in the world here with us on the broadcast team. Matt Schnell, Victoria Mason. I'm Tyler Not So Dangerous Moody.
Mike Martinez recovers his guard here, has one butterfly hook. Looks like he's trying to elevate it, but again, Eric Coker doing a good job keeping the top pressure, keeping him flat on his back as he's advancing position.
One thing about Coker, I've rolled with him quite a few times. He doesn't look that big and strong, but he's one of those guys that he's got a vice grip for a hand grip. Once he gets a hold of you, it's very hard to get him to get off.
You see how he's super methodical with his movements too. Like, this guy knows that he's heavy on top. He knows that he's strong, and he's just kind of taking position very slowly, one step at a time. Where Mike's kind of, he's trying to tie up these guards, trying to make something happen, but it's difficult because Coker's doing an excellent job.
Just over 2 minutes gone here. This is 8 minutes, a single 8-minute round. Whoever has the most submissions at the end of the 8 minutes will be your winner. If we don't have a winner, we'll go on to a 2-minute overtime. But right now, it's Coker in a dominant position.
Coker getting close to a pass here, and it looks like he's kind of trying to dig maybe a Darce choke as he goes. Martinez gets to his knees and is able to escape the position. Little pop from the crowd.
And I almost expected a knee when they came up, and then I had to remind myself that this is only grappling.
Wouldn't have been the wildest thing we've seen tonight, that's for sure. A solid get up there by Mike Martinez, and if he ends up back on his back in that position, he has to do something to break Eric Coker's guard, to make something happen, to break his balance, to create a sweep, some type of movement. So far, Eric just doing a great job of
almost had a cry crouch there.
Yeah, he did.
And now, one thing that we have to keep in mind is even though Martinez is off of his back a lot, this is not scoring Coker any points. This is not a points grappling situation. So, we're just going to see who can get a submission, if someone can get a submission.
And again, Coker's stuck in this three-quarters mount position. I think he needs to retain this position, maybe escape to mount. I would even be okay with him putting that knee on the opposite side hip and trying to pass that way. Martinez kind of just biding time, and I'm not sure exactly if he's going to try a sweep here, but like I said, he really can't break the posture of Eric Coker from that position, so it makes it tough. Martinez gets his guard back.
Just looking to get that guard, close the guard. Eric's doing a good job at pinching his knees there, so that he can't close that. Looking like he might have wanted to grab the foot there and go back for a heel hook, but changed his mind.
Full mount, close to it. Let's see. No, he's still got that three-quarters mount position.
It's been the story so far through the first 4 minutes of action.
For a gift, what we call a gift wrap here.
Yep, Coach Brent's been calling for it all night long, the gift wrap.
And we don't always know, I don't always know anyway, what things are called outside of my gym. Brent has his own little names for things.
I think every team probably should have their own vocabulary.
But it comes natural to my husband. He loves coming up with weird names for things.
Again, another solid get up from Mike Martinez, but he needs to make something happen here. Maybe give us a snap, get to a front headlock position, show some amount of offense.
I will say if he is looking to get back into MMA, even though this isn't a scored match based on like takedowns and points on the ground, you know, it doesn't look good for him to be on his back in that situation, holding on to that leg for dear life. So.
And I'm not sure how they're going to score this if nobody wins a submission, if they're going to go to a decision or not.
I think in overtime we saw them
Mike
maintain the
Martinez
back,
finds the back
and
position.
he's almost got the back here.
Almost gets on top.
Coker's got some butterflies in. I don't think they're going to be very effective.
Yeah, Mike needs
Martinez
to get those.
is doing a good job pinching his knees there.
Yeah, he needs to pinch those knees and also push his heels to his butt to take those butterflies completely away. The way that Coker's sitting right now, he can kind of extend, and you see him extending and moving, and he's able to disrupt Martinez's balance with it.
Coker trying to get back to his feet, but Martinez won't let him.
Again, Coker needs to pick a side. Which way does he want to go? If we're going to go with the butterfly hooks, we need to elevate him and start making space.
Well, with 2 minutes left here, you kind of start getting a little, you don't want to say desperate, but you start looking for anything towards the final couple minutes.
Yeah, I imagine if I were either of these guys, you know that a quick sub wins you the match. So they're just trying to find their moment. But we're kind of seeing the same patterns. These guys ending up in the same spots where maybe they just don't have the right adjustment. They're just not making the right move to scoot past, get to their submission, or get to a more dominant position even.
And if we do make it to overtime, it'll be whoever has the quickest escape.
From back.
From
That's
back
what
mount.
It was, yeah.
From
I was
having
trying to remember.
I like it.
So 90 seconds remaining between these two. No submissions yet.
Coker kind of using a knee shield guard here. Typically, like I'm saying, you're trying to impact their base in some way, get them, moving in one direction or the other, so you can set up your next move. And both guys seem to be more top-heavy grapplers. I haven't seen much.
Martinez is doing a good job of controlling that arm of Coker. Now he's got it back on his head. He needs to push his head away to kind of get the space he needs to get in a better position here. Because right now his bottom leg is trapped, so I'm going to be able to do a good sweep at that. And almost got him into guard.
Again, neither guy is really offering up many threats of submission. It's been mostly a positional battle. And like at this point, there's 30 seconds left. I'd go for subs, throw caution to the wind, make something happen.
Go after anything at this point.
I agree. It's strange for me to see it. I've seen Coker work off his back a lot in the gym. It actually was his first strength, so I'm curious of why he wasn't trying to use that a little bit more.
Final 10 seconds. We did see Robert Link score a submission with like 4 seconds on the clock to win his grappling match. That was pretty impressive.
Impressive and improbable.
That is the end of the match. We have no submissions.
We will
now go into sudden death overtime. 1 2-minute round. First submission, escape, or major position change will be declared the winner.
So if you couldn't hear Dynamite right there, no submissions through the first 8 minutes. We're now going into an overtime.
First position one, I like it.
The AKA 28 after party.
That's sudden death.
Floor number 1.
Sudden death. I'm just curious who gets the.
All you need is 2.
Position?
All you need is a takedown, right? And that's a win.
Oh,
Takedowns,
so their feet, not
takedowns a win. Oh, okay. Looks like they're starting from back position.
The escape, yeah. So it'll be whoever escapes the quickest. Each fighter will have their chance.
Okay.
And here we go.
Martinez fighting the hands, picking a side right away.
Coker looking for that body lock, which is very difficult to get out of.
Kind of once you lock up that body lock, it's just another thing to work through. Martinez needs to put that foot on the ground, square it up so that he can attack that lock. It looks like he's going to get a sub here.
Yeah, he's got to.
Can't see it.
And he does.
What's the time on that?
23 seconds, I would say.
23 seconds.
Yeah, I had him in like 23, 24 seconds.
And now they're going to start.
Like he was cranking across his chin, and that stuff hurts.
Okay, Martinez has 23 seconds to finish him. If he can get it done before then he wins the match.
23 seconds is a pretty quick submission.
Pretty quick submission.
That was good work there by Coker.
Let's see, like Martinez should know there's a lot of urgency here, so he should get going early. He might have scooted it back there. I mean, this could be tight. Martinez has this locked in.
It's pretty tight. Coker's turning his face back towards the hands,
Coker
which is
just
what he
being
needs
tough.
to do. Yeah, he's getting his hips, starting to get his hips to the ground. And he is working his way out of this.
Coker did a great job
Wow.
of escaping that because Martinez really had it locked in.
I'm so
Unbelievable.
proud of that. That was excellent. Excellent technique in the face of adversity from Eric Coker.
So not a whole lot to talk about through the first 8 minutes, but the overtime gives us all kinds of excitement as Eric Coker comes away with the submission victory, if you will.
Hey, I like it. Let's just start in the overtime position. Ready, go.
Yeah, we can fit in a bunch of grappling matches if we did it that way.
Here's another look at it on the replay. Here's Martinez.
It looked so deep.
Yeah, it was. I mean, what a job by
Fantastic
Coker.
grappling display here at AKA 28.
Look at that
Ladies
neck
and
turn,
gentlemen,
exactly what
your
he needed to
winner
do.
by submission in sudden death overtime. Let's hear it for Eric Coker.
So Eric Coker, your winner in overtime. He walks it off, I guess, as he comes away with the victory over Mike Martinez.